Creepy Basement Studios presents Creepy Basement Classroom.
Welcome back, Basement Dwellers. All right, so we have our contest. We have our two contestants in the final showdown laid out. One of those is definitely the protagonist. The other is probably the antagonist. Now, let's envision that final showdown.
Welcome to Creep SPN Sports Network and our coverage of today's zombie fights. I'm Angus McDemon.
And I'm Leviathan Demon.
And our featured match is begun. Alright then. It looks like Barbara's gonna be using her speed to put some distance between her and Two Dead Fred.
Oh, she seems to have had some sort of equipment malfunction. She's ditching her shoes.
She's found the car!
Come on, Barbara, are you kidding me?
A controversial move for sure, Angus, but she does not have the keys. She's locking the doors. The best offense is a good defense.
Fred's picked up a rock. Is that even legal?
Two Dead Fred!
And he's in, Angus. He is a relentless competitor.
Yeah, Two Dead Freddy!
Back to increasing the distance between herself and Two Dead Fred. Barbara is coasting down the spooky road with Two Dead Fred shambling along.
That's not gonna fluff out.
Come on, Barbara. Really?
Time to turn on the jets, Barbara. Ooh, a house. Is she gonna go for it?
She is going for it, Leviathan. If she gets behind closed doors, I don't know what Two Dead Fred's gonna do. Let's see what happens.
Wait, I don't want you to write the final showdown. What I want you to do is envision it. And now, we're going to prove the old adage that it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to give your protagonist a backstory. So when they're in that final showdown, there is some depth of feeling. It's not just them competing. It's them also struggling with something else. I mean, if you want to give them a super tragic backstory, great. Why are they in this contest? Are they avenging someone? Are they saving the family name? Are they fighting to save something that's important to them? Are they proving something to themselves? Are they proving something to others? Are they competing to pay tribute to someone else that was important in their lives? These are all options. You can go with any one of them. If I miss something that you want to include in their backstory so that final showdown has a lot of heart to it, go for it. Go for it. And again, just give me the details. You don't have to write the entire backstory. Think of it this way. Let's say that I was writing a novel and you asked, hey, what's your novel about? What I don't want you to do is the equivalent of me taking out the novel and start reading. What I want you to do is just tell me about what would be in that story.
We were riding in the cemetery, Johnny and me. Johnny. We came to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny, and then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it." And then Johnny ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize. And I looked up, and I said, "Goody." And he grabbed me. He grabbed me. Oh, I screamed, "Johnny! Johnny, help me! Oh, help me!" And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped. And then Johnny came and he ran and he fought this man. And I got so afraid. I ran.
Oh my gosh. Barbara, I had no idea.
Ah, jeez, Barbara. I didn't know.
Something I want you to consider, your protagonist does not have to win. Yes, that choice will have a significant impact on the central idea, how people identify with it, all those kinds of things, but it's always a choice that an author can make. Let's see how Barbara does.
Johnny! Is that you? Wow.
Can't say we didn't see this coming.
Now, here's what we want you to think about. Now that we have the contest, the two final players in that final showdown, and the backstory of what is motivating your protagonist to compete, to enter this conflict, I want you to think back on all the things that you've put together. If you were to write this story, wouldn't it be easy to identify the central idea? The best place to look for a central idea is the internal conflict of the protagonist. The contest, that was an external conflict. The internal conflict is what really matters. I've never been a participant in a zombie battle, but I can understand what Barbara was going through because, like everyone else, I've had my share of tragedy. Discovering the internal conflict of the protagonist is also the most effective way for you to connect with any story, no matter how realistic or fantastical it is. Is fantastical a word? This idea of the importance of that internal conflict and its connection to the central idea, to how you connect with stories, is definitely something we're going to be building on in future episodes. All right, so make sure you get your submissions in. Look forward to seeing them, and we will see you back at the basement. Bye for now, basement dwellers.